Hi, hello. I just sat down because I remembered I had forgotten the stuffing. Oh, yeah. Good thing I remembered. So, we have these eyeballs from last week, and as promised, this week they're getting hats. I did do one trial hat, but for me it turned out too small. But you can see what I'm going for. It's just a bit small. It needs to be about not quite double the size, but almost. But this still won't go to waste. I have some frogs I'm gonna make, so I can put this hat on the frog instead. That's gonna be perfect. I still have one thing I forgot to do. Whoops. But first caffeinate. Because I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna freehand all of these hats. Let's see, where's that color? There's that. I'm gonna start with a simple party hat. So just a cone. Because I found this yarn. I had forgotten I even owned this yarn. So if you imagine just a cone. I'm gonna do it in this. Just a little simple party hat or an eyeball. Because I'm weird. And normally it's boring. And for this yarn I'm gonna need probably 4.5mm. Come here, you. Think maybe? Yeah, probably. Okay, let's see if I remember how the fuck to a cone. I can probably start with the usual magic ring stick, I believe. Maybe now let's do 5. So 3 and 5. Okay. So how about we grab a so blue will blend in too much. Yellow will blend in too, apparently. Purple. Okay. Pink is the only one. Well, pinkish red. I do have actually pink in that box too. But pinkish red will probably be better. Since this yarn also has pink. Okay, there we go. And the game is handling itself. I have put it on auto battle repeat, so apart from the 3 buttons, that is it. And I only need to press those very rarely. Okay. I think I'm gonna do one, then increase. Now let's do single crochet around. Leave. I have an itch on the side of my nose. After this, I can start to increase. Yeah. Let's do an increase, I think. Considering the height, be pretty much there. That should work. I'm just one increase in the next one. Go down it. Point where I wanted to flare out a bit. Get in. I also have no idea what material this yarn is. It feels both like wool and like acrylic. Very weird. I think it might have been sock wool. I don't know. It's been in my stash for absolutely forever. Because it's not exactly color I use often. Okay, and now let's do two then. Shape is looking very questionable at the moment because I haven't really started. It's gonna fix itself when I stuff it. Let's see. Now it should be 3. I felt a sneeze. Oh, I hate sneeze so much. Okay, I'm thinking maybe one more. Yeah. One more round. Yeah, I think this will work. Hey, there we go. Oh yeah, that will defo fill out. Yeah, that's gonna work fantastic. He's got his little party hat. drink can. It is here. Oh, yeah, it worked. Okay. Is that hard? Thank you. Not to be on the inside. Not visible. Oh. Now I can do this. I'm gonna use that as extra stuffing up there. Oh, I need to grab a... Okay, now I can put this away. Fine. It now looks like Shork is eating the yarn, but it's fine. I think it's fine. Grab some fluffy. Probably won't need that much, but still. Yeah, that will work. And then I just do that and that will be perfect. Okay. Where did I put that yarn? I was looking straight at it and I still couldn't find it. We need to make a bottom for this. And I didn't want it to be the same color. Because party hats almost never have the same color inside and out. Now I have some to work with. And this yarn is also thinner. Was intentional. 3. A bit too... not grippy enough. What are you? I have no idea what you are. Ah, there. 0.5. New. Okay. 4. What are you? The 6. Fine. Uh, all of my 3.5s are taken by projects, I assume. No, I did find one here. Okay. That should be a lot better. What's the mail I just arrived? Let me quickly get that before a cat pees on it. Yeah, it wasn't even anything important. Ugh, I should have let the cat pee on it. Let's put it that way. Because I am not interested in Jehovah's Witness cult. Thank you very much. Three, 4, 5. I think maybe 8. Yeah, let's do 8. 7 and 8. I need to do a circle, so that's gonna be easy. And after this, I think I'm gonna do the top hat. I think that's gonna be really cute. Or you know, as cute as a creepy eyeball can be. I have not kept track of how many studios, so might have done some triple increase instead of just 2 increases. That's fine. I just need to increase out anyways. Whatever. It's fine. I'm only gonna do this for the party hat though. Because I want to be able to reuse the party hat for different things. That's why I got the bobby pin. Let's see. 1 an increase. Here we start with counting. Even though I am not caffeinated enough. Woo! The fun. I need 1 or 2 more rounds. I'm gonna need at least 1, however. Let me grab you. Maybe just 1 actually. We shall see. That's gonna be 2. First, some more coffee. This has too much coffee for being this time. Ugh. Okay. Here we go again. On. Okay, let's see, was this really the last one? Yes, okay. Now we need lipstick there. Leave a long tail. A little longer than I actually need, but whatever. Fine. Okay. Can put that away. Okay, done. Think I'm gonna maybe need to take out that. I can try it with this first. Oh yeah, that's gonna be almost in a way. Could have done it in a prettier way, but whatever. Put that tail end over there, so I know that's where. Leave an opening. Otherwise, I will forget. Alright, that's gonna be okay. So. Hehe. Shove this stuffing back in. I will not need more than that. It is just for it to keep the shape. Doesn't need to be firm or anything. And I'm gonna take the tail and to get in there. We can go. Then it will fix the shape on its own. Almost done away. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Okay. Now let's do the knot door. In a good spot. Go. That on the inside. I can put that in the scraps. Okay. Now we stick a bobby pin. Fine, I'm gonna have to take the long end, okay. Through there. Like, sure, the bobby pin itself will still be visible, but that doesn't mean it's not still gonna be adorable. Out. One. There. I mean, it works. That's still cute. Even though, like I say, you can't see the bobby pin, but still cute. You got a little party hat. Okay, I'm gonna put that one aside. I need to say top. Grab that without that falling. This one I am definitely gonna need a 4.5. I'm gonna start from the top. Circle. I think 6. Three, 4. Five, 8, and 6. Barely see the stitches, but this is fine. I have 2 eyeballs looking at me at the moment. Third one is hidden right behind the microphone. All I see is the hat, so it looks like my microphone is wearing the top hat. increase all around, I suppose. Let's see. One more round. Well, technically, yeah, I think one. Technically, two. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be pretty much perfect size. Okay. And then I think slip stitch one. Let's see if I wanted to go that way and that way. Okay. Get in. And I'm gonna have to back loop only. One. Then after this I can just go round and round. Have the top of the top. Be a good size. Because when I make the brim of the hat, I'm not gonna make it very big. So this will be fun. Oh yeah, where did I put... Okay, it's back there. The yarn I'm gonna use for the hatband is behind the camera stand. And it's actually surprisingly warm. Like, this shirt is super thin. I'm still not freezing. Interesting. I'm not sure why I insist on the stitch marker. It's just... I don't really need it. I need to count any special amount of rounds or anything because freehand. I just need to determine size of the hat. Maybe just one more? My nose was so good before that sneeze and now it's all fucked up again. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, now I need to do front loop only. If I can find it, you know. There. It ain't the easiest. yeah, I need to add that to my stream wishlist below. I just remembered something I forgot to add. Oh well. Okay. Now I just need to do one more round, I think. After I've banned the bot. Okay. I think 2 half doubles. Oh yeah. That's definitely gonna work. Yeah, that's definitely gonna work. It's gonna be so cute. Then I might add a slip stitch edge of this. Just to give it a really nice and finished. Yeah. Maybe if I do... Yeah, let's just do slip stitch edge on that. I was thinking maybe single crochet and then slip stitch. But that might make it wide. Yeah, let's try it. I would just a slip stitch. Or maybe, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna try this. Okay, then we okay, nope, that didn't work. Okay, so how about we, for the edging, how about we increase? Because it looks fine at the moment, but yeah. We're gonna need to increase. Hmm. Perfect. So we have a hat. Now we need the hat band going around. Let's see. I grab that without going into my coffee. It almost went into my coffee. That's pulling from the center. Then I think I'm gonna need around 30. $20. That's 30. Okay, maybe I should have used only 20 then. Okay. Yeah. That is now 25. Okay, yeah. I could have done that with only 20. Yep. So there is that. This is not the right label for this yarn, but it works. Yes, to keep it together. Otherwise, I would have yarn barf all over, and then some. Okay, let's go. Okay then. Perfect. I would say that's perfect in a way. Maybe even more perfect on the green one. Let's take care of this end. Now, however, I would say it's getting a bit cold. Stop twisting. There you go. That is so. We have that, and we have the party hat. Let me grab another bobby pin. I do got a lot of them. I pretty much only use them as stickers. So I'm gonna need to get from there, then way to there, like that. If I want it to be there, means I'm gonna have to go in there, out, there. Oh, that worked really, really well. Now the hat is on. It's bumped up a bit here because of the bobby pin, but fine. The hat is on. And it's really cute. Okay, so put you away. I put that one right there. Okay. Okay. The yellow was down there. Good. Let's see. I'm gonna make a wizard hat. Not a bit too much. Probably. Let's do 4. Start with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna be a bitch, but hopefully gonna be worth it. Wish I remember how I made this one. I have no memory of how I made this so perfect. Looks like I might have just actually increased out without doing single crochet rounds actually. Maybe that's what I did. Maybe. Let's try that. But also, is my coffee getting low? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, that's getting low. I think before we actually start this, I'm gonna fix the coffee situation before we have a crime. There we go. The mug is now full again with actually warm coffee. And I didn't wash it since last night. I only use it for coffee anyway. And I'm the only one that ever drinks from this mug, so. It's fine. Yeah. I think I can switch the game to the next floor. Go with swift pause. There we go. Switch the team to graveyard. I'm getting slightly cold. I have one of my shawls here. Yeah, there we go. Wow. It's mostly my shoulders that are getting cold, so. There we go. I think, when did I make this job? Was it Halloween last year? I made this, I think it was last year anyway. Let's just say it's getting a lot of views. Let's see, was I? Increase all, got it. And I have some yellow so I can put a moon on the hat. Some tiny stars. This yarn, however, I know for sure is acrylic. It's just a very simple blue and white. Okay. I had forgotten that I only did 4. Whoops. Yeah, I think that's how I did that hat. Probably did start with 4 on this one. It looks like it anyway. Then just increase every round. Okay. It seems I have a memory. Woo! I don't need to download more RAM. Woo! Ah. I do need to fish up a bra strap again. Okay, so 1, then increase. Hmm. Maybe. Looks like I missed a stitch. It's really weird. But I know I haven't. Hmm. Okay, still looks right, so he's gonna continue increase out. You know what? I might be using the wrong hook. That might be why. Yeah. And it still looks like I want it to look, so it is a bit whatever. Do be a bit whatever. Oh, Sure if I'm gonna bother frogging this and remaking. Let's see, what does this look like with stuffing it? Because the yarn has white in it anyway. Hmm. Eh. Let's change. Now when I know how I made that witch hat, let's just tear that out and switch to 3. Was that a... Let's go with a 3.5. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, I'm still gonna do exactly the same as I just did. Up by 4. See, 1, 3, 4 is there, almost hidden. yeah, there's already a vast difference. A lot smaller. Okay, this is still not smaller. I did not expect it to be this much smaller. That's fine. I can work with this. And now we go to an increase. Go. Yeah, this is definitely how I made that hat. Definitely how I made this hat. Start by 4, then increase out every single round until you get the desired size. And then single crochet in back loop only. Then looks like I did increase around. not sure. I'm gonna keep this handy on my desk. Where were we? 3. Remember now? 3. Increase round. Thinking about how big I do want to make it. I might add a single crochet round now, actually. Single crochet round and then 4 and increase. Let's try that. Because I do want some height on it too. But because you are increasing out, it's gonna get wider and wider. And I don't want it super wide because then it's gonna be a witch hat more than a wizard. Add 1 single crochet round and then increase again. And that should add some height without adding width. So, work out fine. I really do need to freehand stuff more. I do miss it. I used to do it a lot. Somewhere, I think in the basement storage, I have a free-handed Pikachu I made when I was 19. Four, 3, 4, then increase. There we go. Now I think one more single crochet round. Maybe two. Yeah, let's do two more single crochet. Looking at how wide it is. Two more single crochet, then back loop only, and then do the brim. And then I have yellow, so I can add a little star on it, or a moon. I haven't quite decided. Ooh, I know what I can do. I can do a moon on the actual hat, and then from the tip I can do a star, a string. Maybe I'm only gonna need one. I'm looking also on the height. That should be fine though. Right. Did I say back loop only? I meant front loop. Probably said back loop because from the way you're working, it's the front loop, but when you look at it on the other side, it's back. That's probably why. See. Let's just do single crochet around and then increase. That will also pull it slightly together so it's not as wide. Do I have any? No, I packed that away. Okay. Hello, and yeah, mini hats. Hats on eyeball. Because why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? How's you do and welcome in. I'm currently working on a wizard hat for one of the other eyeballs. Having a moment to shield from adulting, that sounds fantastic. Well, I suppose sort of fine. I'm a tiny bit cold. Lucky me, I made a shawl. Or 3. The last 2 years, so woohoo. But yeah, apart from the cold, I'm fine. As I have coffee, because coffee matters. Yeah. The moth is wrapped up. So wrapped up, I even got an emote for being wrapped up. The bug is all snug. Ooh, that would be a cool hat. If I use the gray I use for a party hat. So how would it look like if I made a cat ear hat for an eyeball? I mean, that would work, right? Right? You have this really cool gunmetal gray. It's a bit darker than on the camera. It's like, you know when you see those fake guns in movies and they're like dark gray and kind of shiny but also matte at the same time? That's this yarn. It also has some slight fuzzy halo to it. Let's see. Right, I was gonna increase around now. I have done the start in all that, yeah. But what if I increase and use half doubles? Instead of single crochets. Do that. Okay, that will work. But yeah, I'm just making up these hats as I go. Totally freehanding this shit. I freehanded all of the eyeballs too. I do so many things with patterns. I needed a break. That'll be fine. Okay. I need to grab that yellow soon. The moon and the star. Holiday doll or poison apple? Because it is the season. Hear me out. What if you combine them and you do holiday doll with poison apple head? One of 12, one for each month? That pattern? Ooh. So, what if you make the doll? Because you're gonna need to do it anyway, since you're doing one for each month, I assume. And then you make a little chibi doll with a poison apple head. Be her best friend. Maybe I should have only increased every second. Okay, there we go. Just need a moon on there and a star hanging from the top and a string. Let's see. Let me just get rid of that for now. Hello. Yeah. Thinking, how do I want to do this? I have a faint idea how I can do the moon. Let's see, how many will I need then? 3, 5. Okay, hold on. Seven? So I'm gonna need to chain 8. Okay. This should, in theory, work out the way I want it to. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay then. Yeah. Maybe? Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do that anyways. Okay. I think I got it now. Add those together. Yeah, it's gonna be nice and pointy, okay. It's gonna do 2 knots. Okay, there we go. Okay. If this works the way I want it to, this is gonna be super cool. Let's see here. And then one more. Then there. Okay. Now we just that. Oh yeah, we got it. Oh. Yeah, okay. Now we touch this on. No, I think. Works the way I want it to. Yes. Okay. We have our little moon. I should have maybe written a pattern for this, but oh well. It'd be easy enough for me to remember. Even though I will probably get it after the stream anyway, but still. That's gonna be inside. Go. Okay. Need to end inside. Come on. There. Okay then. That worked. We have our moon. Never mind the fact that it looks like a lemon slice. Now I'm just gonna make a star and hang it from the top on a string. Just flopping about. And then, of course, take care of the end. Right, I've got to turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone. I was wondering why one of my apps bleeped at me. Now comes the question, how the fuck do I make a star? Oh. Okay, that might work. Also, Mother is cold, of course. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking that, you know, when you start a hexagon, I was thinking that looks like a star. So if I do that, I should get a passable star shape. So let's see. Let's then. So 1, 2. See how this goes. Two, 3. Yeah, because if you only do it with chain 2 instead of chain 3, look how nicely pointed that is. Instead of the bow shape you get with the chain 3. If you just do a chain 2, that means that when you squish the magic ring, the points actually get pointy. Instead of looking like a bow. It's gonna be a big ass star, but I don't mind. Unless I could make it slightly smaller. Hold on. I could make it slightly smaller. If I use half doubles instead of doubles. So exactly the same thing, just half doubles. That will make it a tiny bit smaller. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna work better. Yeah, come on, get in. Okay, I'm already liking that better. The perks of freehanding. You're not bound to a pattern the same way. And look, even more pointy, because I switched to half double. Woo! Okay. Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay. It won't be absolutely massive. It will still be big, but it won't be massive, so that's gonna be fine. All fine and dandy. That's 1, 2, 3 points done. Ah. I almost did a double instead of a half double. Ugh. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will be 0.5. As soon as I have in 1, in 2. And then I go in there. Make me get a smaller hook. Thank you. There we go. Okay, and now let's cinch this tight. I said cinch it tight, not completely lose my fucking grip. The two are not the same. Hello. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, vaguely star-shaped, but that works. Okay. Oh, hello. Good afternoon. That should be fine. I have about 40-ish minutes left of the stream at the moment. But hi, hello, how's you doing? I'm making hats for eyeballs. Like I promised last week. So far we have a party hat and a top hat. At least I got to catch your stream for once. Just got up working on first mug of coffee. Ooh. Yeah, time zones are a bitch. Damn it. Fine. Be that way. Just grab that in there. Yeah. Now I'm gonna need to weave this in very thoroughly. Since it is, this backside will still be visible. Since I'm not gonna sew the star on, it's just gonna flop around. Because that's what stars do, they just flop around in space. Okay, cool. Ready? Just, well, use you. Now. This is completely go back into the moth head. Okay, now I can put that without cutting my finger. There we go. We have our little star. Here's the rest of the hat. I'm gonna need that needle again. I want that to go straight through the middle. That. Perfect. Then it's just gonna be there flopping about like that. And tie that together with the start of the hat here. Okay, there we go. take care of this end. Okay, I'm gonna need to cut. And there's an ad incoming. Apparently. Not sure how accurate Twitch is anymore with that notification, but still. Okay. Then we're gonna need some stuffing and a bobby pin. Okay, let's grab the pin first. Okay. That might have been too much even. Whoops. Fine. Put that one back then. Come on. Yeah, but thank you. Oh, okay. That away. That. Okay. Means I need to go in there and out there. That. Yeah, come on. Okay, almost perfect. He's got his wizard hat. What the floppy little star. Maybe I should put it more forward, but whatever. He's cute. So we have that. We have him. And we have the party boy. Or party girl. With the clown hat. I'm not as happy with this one. It didn't turn out quite like I had hoped. But these ones I really like. Let's see, half an hour. What can we do in half an hour? Because there is no way I can do the cat ear hat in half an hour. I already know that. Have anything? You have a fireball that needs wings. I have a flyball that needs wings. Actually, I have two that needs wings. But not all wings are prepared. Those were. Let's put wings on some flyballs, shall we? I also have a flyball on my desk that needs eyeballs. Oh, hello. Look who's awake as the ass crack of Nope. You just missed me showing off the eyeballs with the hats we made. Let's see, if I put that wing right there, that should do it. Yeah. Will that be? That will be sort of the right position. Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on coffee too. I'm working on only my second mug. Yeah. Will that be? Yeah, that will be the right position. Okay, okay. No panic. It is the right position. Yeah. Need more tea. Drank it all. Aww. I haven't had tea in forever, but it is getting to the season. I do drink a lot more tea during winter than I do at other times, so. Come on. Gonna suck. Get up at 6? Ooh. So what I'm hearing is that you're gonna be forced to be awake for my streams. Got it. I mean, sorry to hear that. Let's see. There. Yeah. Dude is slowly getting wings after being done for almost 3 weeks now. Woohoo! Flyball, 1 wing. But yeah, as soon as I'm done streaming, I'm gonna need to rush through the taking of the pictures. Or picture of the eyeballs with their hats, and then yeet myself into the kitchen. Because I have so much to cut up for the pasta and chicken salad I'm gonna make. I have the chicken. I have 1 red and 1 yellow bell pepper. I have a tomato. And I have a cucumber. And then I need to find something I can actually put the salad to. I cannot find my big salad bowl. Then I need to go and grab the salad from the balcony. It is actually cold enough to use as storage. One. Scratch, yeah. It is actually cheaper to do chicken and pasta salad from scratch than buying it ready-made over here. I did some calculation. Because if I bought ready-made chicken pasta salad, it would cost me $9 per portion. 9 per portion. We have another flyball done. I swear, flyballs is my best creation ever. Then I have 1 poor dude on my desk that needs eyeballs. But he's done. After needing wings for about 2, almost 3 weeks. Looks very tactile. I have made one that is super tactile. Because he's all fluff. Like, not this fluff, like furry fluff. Yeah, these are a handful. I do make them squishy. I don't make them firm. I do make them squishy. So they are softer than a stress ball, but still can be used as a stress ball. Without you looking like you're trying to do some exercise in public. Duh. But yeah, he needs eyeballs. That's probably gonna be the last I do on streams. I have so much shopping to do. And I do only have less than 20 minutes to do it now. So, which should give me just enough time to stitch the eyeballs on. That's the front. Yeah. You need to go right there. Okay, land. Okay. Come on. Good for doctor when you get shots. Yeah. First stitch. Okay, that's gonna be perfect. Let me get up there. There. Okay. Come on, I didn't want to get fluff up there. Hello. Fine. Be careful so you don't get the fluff poking out in the middle of all of that light color. Don't leave him blind. Yeah. He's gonna have to stay wingless though for a little while. Since I'm not gonna have time to do those on stream. I do have his wings done. But yeah, he's slowly getting eyeballs. Like a highlighter orange. Come on. Fine. Don't bend the way I want it to. As long as he can see, you know, with me sticking a needle through his eyeball, seeing is debatable. Yeah, I don't have, oh yeah, I do. Here I go. It's darker in real life. It comes off very yellow, but it is like highlighter. Exactly like the pen. See, that was coming in from above, okay. No, I did manage to get some strands. Looks so much better when you don't have any of the fluff showing on the actual eyeball. Need to go a few more stitches before I can tuck that end in. I'm just gonna cut that. There we go. Okay, now I can tuck that in. That is the only stuffing the eyeballs get. I'll get in. There we go. Then take pictures and then ease myself into the kitchen. Let's see what to do after dinner. I might go on World of Warcraft. I haven't done much on the Legion remix. I am really far behind on the main campaign. Come on, go away. Fine, stay up. Ugh. No, and apparently my game had completed another level. Go. Okay. So we have just enough time to put on the next eyeball. Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I also really need to work on the World of Warcraft Legion remix. I have completed one area. I need to do the main story in all areas to unlock a mount. And Palia, I already have done the Halloween bundle anyway, so that's fine. Nothing else there to really focus on, apart from making more gold. Well, depends on your definition of close. But basically, the World of Warcraft Legion remix, if you complete the main story of all the zones of that expansion, you get a class-specific mount that you can only use on that one class. And it's green. So even though I know this main warlock, I still want to get the hunter one. I have done one single area so far. But yeah, I want to get at least the hunter one. Go in there then. cleaned up. Oh. Time for you to get back to being an adult. Oh no. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your time zone with lots of tea. It was nice to see you. I am about to end myself. I am on the last bit of this eyeball. Eyeballs for the flyballs. I do have some eyeless flyballs, by the way. They are just ball. Yeah, I have some wingless ones, I have some eyeball-less ones. And I have some that are still being worked on. They are not even a body. Let's just say I have a lot of flyballs. Okay, type you that away. That's gonna mean the knot is completely hidden. Just ball. Just ball. Just a pushy ball. I have a fire one here. Just ball. Ad starts in 2 minutes. No. Go away. I'm ending. No need for ad. Okay, there we go. Okay, so one flyball got eyeball. One got wings. And then one eyeball got a party hat. And we have the top hat and the wizard hat. Complete with a floppy star. Whee! Because why the hell not? And the hats are all stuck with bobby pins, so that they are easy to remove and be switched out or reused for other critters. I think I'm really most happy about the top hat. I think that I free-handed the eyeballs and free-handed all of the hats. So these three are all freehand. Not a single pattern was used in the creation of these. At all. Yeah. Almost dropped them twice. That's fine. Fine. And then, like I said, he got wings finally, and he got eyeballs. And then I have a few other flyballs in the works. But now I'm gonna end before the ad comes back. If I can... okay, fine. I'm gonna put the flyballs back there. Never mind, I don't need to see the time, I know what the time. Let's see, Discord, as usual. Yes, I did spell it right. Over there. And Instagram, where the eyeballs will be in a few minutes, is right there. And I'll be posting the flyballs too, though they're not done. They were done on stream, so there is that. So, for now, hope you have a fantastic time zone. Really happy of you to drop by. I'll be seeing you guys whenever that'll be. Bye.